Welcome back to Jubilee Recreation Center. Back to Fort Saskatchewan. Game number 2 of the tournament. We're playing Athabasca. Knights in their own end here to start the game. Durecci in the corner there trying to battle his way out. Noonan goes in to help him out. He'll step forward with it, but Athabasca right on top of them. They'll get back behind the net with possession. Battle ensues. Athabasca behind the net. Pressure from Noonan. Centered pass, rolls right back to the point. Shot through traffic. Wide of the net. Gow gets to it first. He'll send it to the point. It's not kept in. Noonan will try and skate into it. He can't. Athabasca hawks back the other way. Shot into the glove of Tiago. He makes the save and holds on to it. We'll get a face-off to his left. Knights struggling to get out of their zone. Jacobs will try at it. He loses his stick. Loose puck. Athabasca relentlessly trying to get this thing to the net. Kept in at the point again. Shot through traffic. Tiago gets it again. Out at center ice, it's dumped back into the zone. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Thanks. So far, the Knights spending most of this session in their own zone. Bridges pushes it forward for Reed. Reed fires it on goal. First shot on net for the Knights. It's 2-1 in favor of the Hawks, who are the home team today. Durecci forward for Reed. Reed gives a big bump at the blue line. Puck is going back the other direction, however. And Athabasca into the zone. Shot on to Tiago. He'll hold on to it for a face-off. Chipped out of the zone by Gal. He'll battle for it in the neutral zone and send it in. Net guard comes off. And Athabasca shorthanded for a moment. Kepler battling for it there in deep. Pushes it forward. I didn't know. Icing the call. We'll be right back in Athabasca territory. Face off to the left of the big goaltender. Knights with possession. Hender chips it in behind the net. Kepler goes digging for it. He's got Gal with him. Gal behind the net for Hender. Wobbled that one. Gets it out front for Gal. Backhand. It is deflected, and Athabasca will come back the other way with it. Athabasca dumping that one in. Behind the net, bit of head contact there as Hudson tried to collect it. Athabasca with a turn and fire in the slot. Big save from Tiago. Durecci, I believe, in the corner there battling. No, pardon me, that was Hender. And Kapler picks up the loose puck. He'll send it to center ice. Gow drops the defender at the center line, and the Knights will regroup. Passes off the skate of Noonan there. Gow able to collect it and send it to center ice. Athabasca trying to make their way into the zone. They're interrupted. And they'll try that again yet. Jacobs gets a stick on it. Athabasca picking that one up with pace. They'll dump it in for Breen. And Athabasca stepping out of the corner at an odd angle, but able to force it past Thiago. Looked like it deflected off a leg, and it's a 1-0 game for Athabasca. Shots are now 6-1 in favor of the home team, Athabasca Hawks. Face-off won by the Knights, but puck stick checks back and forth, and Athabasca Hawks come up with it. Centered in front, bouncing off legs. Noonan will end up with that one, but he's got pressure. And Athabasca will regain possession. Athabasca still in the zone, in control. Centered pass off of skates, right to a body in the slot, and that one gets sent over the blocker shoulder of Thiago. And it's a 2-goal game now. 2-0 for the home team Hawks. Green gets that one off the draw. Reed will pick up the puck. He'll dump it in. Bridges giving chase. Goaltender throwing that one into the corner for Campbell. Battle ensues. Durecci steps into that one. And Green will keep it in at his side of the ice. Reed pushing into the corner for it now. He's got 2 Hawks there. Campbell circling. And Athabasca will get to the blue line, giving it to Green, and he'll dump it back in. Campbell will pressure the puck now, and Athabasca will curl back into their own zone, missing the cross-ice pass. That'll be icing. We'll go right back into their zone for a face-off. Battle at the hash mark, sent to the point, kept in by Durecci. He'll throw it at the net. It's deflected into the corner. Gow battling for it there. Still with control of it. It rolls out to Breen. Breen will fire it off the skate. And another skate there for Athabasca, and they'll transition and make their way through the neutral zone. Puck dumped into the corner. Durecci there for it. He'll battle. Ender pulls away the loose puck and throws it forward right on the stick of the defender. It's back into the corner. Breen couldn't get to it first. Athabasca trying again, centering pass. It's pushed down low. With no shooting lane, wisely thrown it back deep. Given away to Breen there. Ender panics with it. Fortunately, it stayed with him. And gets to Gow. Gow manages to get it into the zone. Nice stick forward for Gow. Gow finishing. Oh, he had some room in the slot and got a good shot off, but it was just over the goaltender. Bonikoski now trying for it. Goaltender missing that puck. Gow battling for it behind the net. Frey needs to step in there. And Athabasca affording an opportunity to get it out. They will. Bonikoski for Frey. Frey got a piece of it. No, I guess he did not. They're going to call that one icing. And we'll go back into our own zone. 2-0 for the Hawks on a couple of opportunities that the Hawks capitalized on, with 7:36 to play here in the first. Face off to the left of Tiago. Athabasca come up with the loose puck. Stick checks and the like. Makes it back to the point. Shot is wide of the net. Maine tries to whack at it there. It ends up on an Athabasca stick. Some good stick checks here by the Knights, intercepting some of these passes, but Athabasca still able to keep it in. Loose puck. Tiago steps out and plays it. Now with Maine rolling between his line mates, and Athabasca come up with it, but they're going to get a tripping penalty here, it looks like. Yes, they are. So the Knights will go on the power play for 2 minutes. Shots are now 7-3 in favor of the home team. Athabasca picking up the loose puck under the centerman and sending it all the way down. Boyce will go back for it. He's behind his own net now. Gets a pass out to Bridges. Bridges for Noonan. Bit of a stall there, and Athabasca will pick up the loose puck and send it back in. Got away from Tiago there into the slot. Bridges receives that pass better this time. He's got two coming at him. He's able to get it low for Reed. Reed with possession. He'll push it back to the point for Durecci. Durecci's shot is right into the player in front of him, and Athabasca will turn the puck back the other way. Given to Durecci there in the neutral zone. Noonan picks up that pass and gains the zone. He chips it across ice. It bounces through the defenders. Reed will be first to it in the corner. He'll drop it back for Hudson. Hudson has room, fires it. Tried to get a deflection from Bridges. Not quite enough, just wide of the net there. Nice centering pass for Gal, but late stick check. Couldn't get a piece of it. Shot from the point is wide again. Noonan will go into the corner for it, and Green is not able to keep it in, so it'll go back into Knights territory. Full change there. Attempted pass through the middle ends up on the stick of Gal. And that puck sent all the way down by Athabasca. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Cal picking up that loose puck in the neutral zone. Drop for Hender with a screen. Shot off the goaltender. That was probably one of the better chances we've had. And with about 5 seconds remaining in the penalty, Knights will have to regroup again in their own zone. Athabasca charging forward as they're even strength now. Centered pass, tipped into the corner by Lamab, I believe there. Loose puck in the slot. Good save from Tiago. And that puck kept in at the point. Shot right on. No traffic. Tiago will slide over and grab a hold of that one. He'll hold on to it. We'll get a face-off to his left. Athabasca looking for an open stick. They missed the pass. Frey nearly sneaking through there with possession, but it rolls to the defenseman. Jacobs able to rally at the blue line. At center, and gets it in deep, but Athabasca will cross ice and head their way out. That cross ice pass given to Boyce, but he's got pressure there. Needs some help, needs a centerman. Loose puck bounces right to the man. And Maine now with a bit of space. He'll blow by the defender. No icing, but the Hawks are first to it. Bonikoski with a shot. It was blocked. Gal gets a shot in there, and he pops it. Short side on the goaltender through a bit of traffic. It's a 2-1 game. 1 goal separating the two teams with 3:33 left to play here in the first. Durecci dumps that one in, and Bridges will try and chase it down. Hawks able to get it out of the zone and into Knights territory. Shot across the crease is high and wide. Chip forward for Bridges. Bouncing puck kept in by Athabasca. Another puck to the blue line. Bridges able to get a stick on that one and push it into the neutral zone. Athabasca first to it. Durecci with a nice move. He's got 3 coming. Takes the hit, moves the puck forward. Bridges gets a stick on that centering pass, but not enough to keep it from his Hawks player. Athabasca with some bodies in front. Loose puck to Kapler. Pushed forward for Reed. Reed and Bridges up front. 2-on-2. Reed trying to look for him. Gets the rebound. Oh, beautiful. His shot goes off the goalie's mask and rolls into the net. And it's 2-2 all of a sudden, with 2:33 to go here in the first period. Knights in their own zone, breaking out to Bonikoski at the hash marks. He'll step over the red and dump it all the way in. Gow will get to it first. He'll center a pass. It's off of a Hawks defender into the corner. Hender battling for it now. Hawks forced to reverse. Athabasca just managing to get away from Hudson's pinch there, but with too much on it, it'll be icing. It'll come right back into the zone. What a blast from the point from Boyce. Off the face-off, through traffic. Goalie didn't see it at all. Short side, top corner, great shot. And we're up by 1 all of a sudden with 1:50 to play here in the first. Great clean draw there by the Knights. And a great shot from the point through traffic. Boyce will take that one off the draw. He'll dump it in. Hender first to it. He's got pressure. Loose puck. Centered by Athabasca. They'll carry it out of the zone. They're pushed off the puck there by Gal. And Durecci will push forward with it. Just lost the handle there trying to get it to Campbell at the blue line. And it'll be back the other way. Boyce will keep his man to the outside. Wow. Tiago made the initial save, but it slid behind him, and Durecci was able to corral it, but a bouncing puck there in front of the net and dragged out behind. Good positioning there by Tiago. We're going to get a high stick there, just a contact with the puck, so a whistle will go. We'll get a face-off in deep. Knights scrambling a little bit there.
That was going in.
Yeah. That was going in. 3-2 with 1:03 left to play here in the first period. Face-off win to Breen, but Athabasca able to get it low, looking for a stick in front. No one there unmarked, and the puck rolls right through the crease. 50 seconds to go. Breen keeps his man to the outside. Campbell picks up the loose puck, but he's got pressure there. Maine couldn't get enough stick on it to get it out. Breen has an opportunity. He'll get it off the glass and out. Smart play. That goes all the way down. We'll get some fresh legs. Centerman will change. Frey coming off the bench. Good stick check there from Breen at the blue line. He'll send it back in and go for a change. 25 seconds to play here in the first. Ooh, Frey nearly intercepting that and getting an opportunity in front of the net all alone. Athabasca will send that one all the way down. It'll be icing with about 14 seconds to go here in the first. 3-2 the score. Shots 10-7 in favor of the home team Hawks. Knights able to keep the puck deep. Spencer battling for it behind the net. And that'll do it for the first period. We'll take a quick break and come back for the second. 3-2 the score. Shot still 10-7 to finish the period. Period number 2 underway. Reed to Bridges and forward to Frey. Frey with a shot off the defender, but he gets another opportunity at it. Oh, and it's deflected just over the net. My apologies on the camera work there. Athabasca back the other way. Centered pass will go to Boyce. He'll get a stick on it and send it to center, but it's picked up by the Athabasca defenseman in a hurry. He'll center it, but it's off to the wall. And that through traffic again, bouncing puck. Good body effort there from the Knights. Out to the point, it's kept in. The shot is blocked. The defenseman recovers and throws it cross ice into the corner. Hawks behind the net with it now. Rolling up the wall. Electing not to send it to the point, and Reed will pick up the loose puck. He'll chip it out for Bridges, who picks up his pace and will hammer that one into the slot, but it's right onto an Athabasca stick. Knights able to keep it in. Frey turning and firing to the other corner. Short side for us. Reed battling for it. He's got control of it, but he's got too many bodies to deal with. Bonikoski makes a nice turn into the slot. Loose puck bouncing in the feet. Athabasca come up with it, and they'll come back the other way. Over the red line, they'll dump it in. Puck into the corner. Athabasca first to it. He fires it wide. And into feet. Kapler there to send it forward for Gow. He gets it to Hender. Hender has it roll off his stick. Battle ensues at center ice. Knights are able to push it into the zone. Kapler giving chase now. Hender will pick up the loose puck and send it behind the net. Gow will need to race in there for pressure. He does well. Puck off of his skate. Kapler with an opportunity to get it back, but Athabasca able to make it out to center. Good hit from Breen, separating the man from the puck. But Athabasca are first to it. Derechi strips the puck there, pushes it up the wall. It's given into the slot. No shot, though, is a good stick check there, and the pass across the crease is missed. Athabasca looking dangerous for a moment here. Knights just getting in the way enough here. Loose puck for Green. He'll send it around the wall for Hender. Athabasca able to keep it deep, and this time it will get dumped out by Durecci. Bobbled bounce puck given to Gal. Back to Noonan. Great passing. In tight, within about 4 feet of each other. It's just constantly in feet there as they had pressure, but they're able to get it to the net and get a shot off. Goaltender ready for it, though. He'll hold on to it for a face-off to his left. 17:20 to go here in the second period. 11-8 the shots now. Still in favor of the home team Athabasca Hawks. Noonan with the draw. Main battling for it at the hash marks. He'll get the puck back from Jacobs. Centers a pass for Noonan, wasn't ready for it. And Athabasca will try and get it out, but they will not. Loose puck for Jacobs. He'll get a backhand across the crease. Loose puck again, kick forward to Noonan, but he was behind him, and Athabasca will go back the other way. Hudson did well to get in the way of the streaking defenseman there. Loose puck in the corner. Athabasca first to it. Noonan battling for it now behind the net. Loose puck again. Trying to center it, not able to. It's pushed back deep for Noonan, who rolls it around the wall for Maine. Maine has it bounce funny, and Athabasca will get a shot from the point. Right on net. Tiago saw that one all the way. He'll hold on to it for a face-off to his left. New skaters out. It'll be Campbell, Reed, and Bridges up front. We've got Boyce and Durecci on defense. Campbell wins the draw. Durecci battling for it. Reed picks up the loose puck. Back down deep into the corner. Campbell, Durecci, and Reed watching. Durecci rolls it up the wall for Reed. Reed fans on the pass, but it went right to Campbell, and Campbell's able to chip it around the defender. He's got some space. Couldn't get a shot off. Does. He gets the dislodged puck right back and makes a quick push to the net. I think he might have been trying to pass it to Bridges, but it rolls under the goaltender in behind him, and it's a 4-2 game now. With 16:06 left to play here in the second. Knights up 2. Shot on Tiago from close range. He makes the save. Loose puck, the side of the net, gets pushed to the corner. Reed trying to get back to it there, was just behind him. Bridges gets a stick on it and able to get it into the neutral zone. He's got 3 on him though, and the puck goes back the other way. Slips through Campbell there in the neutral zone, but bounces back to him. He gets rocked, and the puck is now in his feet. He and Bridges are battling for it. Bridges gets bombled around there. He's able to push the puck out, but it's right to the Hawks. They'll bring it into the zone. Reed battling for it. Campbell picks up the loose puck. Partial 2-on-1 here. Tries to give it to Bridges, but is right onto the stick of the defender, and Athabasca will go back the other way. Reed did well to step in the way of that player there and dislodges the puck. Bryce picks that one up. Pardon me, it was Boyce that picked up that puck. Knights battling for it now. Hawks with a centering pass. Loose puck sent out of the crease by Hudson. Athabasca with another shot on net. Boyce in the corner battling for it. Athabasca back to the point, into the skates of the defender. He gets a shot off, but it bounces off of everyone in front of him. Centered passes through feet. Rebound is sent wide of the net. Gow with an effort there, pushing the puck out in front of Frey. Frey's got a man coming. Oh, gate open. He ends up paying the price for that attempted hit. Might have been the hit of the game. Loose puck back to Tiago. He'll leave it for Breen. Breen off the wall for Frey. Frey will dump it in, but he wasn't over the red line, so it's likely to be icing. No, it's waved off. Hender giving chase now. Puck up the wall. Pass through the slot, picked off. Knights gain possession at the blue line. Cross-ice pass into the far corner for Kepler. He'll cross-ice it again. It ends up on the stick of Hender. Hender drops it for Kepler in the corner. Push back to the point for Breen. Breen on a rolling puck there, takes a shot, rolls underneath Lemab's stick, and with some speed now the other way. Great save, but a loose puck in the slot. No shot, though, on the rebound as it rolls into the corner. Battle behind the net now. Lemab and most of the Athabasca forwards. Shot is deflected well high and above the glass. That one will go into the mesh and be whistled down. We'll get a face-off to the left of Tiago. Athabasca looking dangerous for a moment there with 13-12 to play here in the second period. Still a 4-2 game in favor of the guests, away team, Sherwood Park Knights. Knights able to get it out of the zone. Pressure there. Maine battling hard. He's first to the puck. He gets dragged down. No call. Great effort from Maine to press that puck. Back to the point for Bonikoski. Unlucky step there is going to be a penalty coming to Bonikoski as he got his stick back into the legs of the Athabasca player. Puck sent all the way back. That's going to go in. Oh, wow. That was an Athabasca dump out and could have very well been a goal. Kepler will touch it in front of his own bench, and Bonikoski will go to the box for 2 minutes for tripping. Knights on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. Unless it was a 4-minute tripping penalty, but I doubt it. That was not close, yeah. That nearly put into their own net by Athabasca there on the delayed penalty call. Bridges gets a stick on it, but it makes its way across. Horrible shot from the point is wide of the net. Tiago puts that one into the corner off his blocker, and Athabasca will get another shot at it. This one rolls wide the other side. Centered pass is picked up by Bridges. Can't get a stick loose to get a stick on the puck, but it rolls favorably for Breen, and he'll send it all the way down the ice. Goaltender out to play it behind his own net. Minute 26 to go in that penalty. Athabasca with the breakout. They'll make it to center. Stepping into the zone with some speed. Centered pass is given right to Bridges. He'll send it down the ice. And we'll get a change. The penalty killers will go off. Athabasca Hawks will start from behind their net again with a minute left to go in the power play. Athabasca building some speed. They get through the two forwards. Number 27 showing his wheels. He'll carry it behind the net. He's looking for an open stick. He'll send it back to the point. Shot is fanned on, and Campbell will step out on a breakaway. Oh, and he wires it off the crossbar. A great effort and a great opportunity. Athabasca slipping behind coverage there, but caught by Boyce, dropping to the ice. Puck now behind the net. Lemab watching there, keeping the man to the outside, out to the point. Boyce short a stick. Nash trying to pressure the body there at the hash marks. Athabasca with the puck behind the net. Bit of pushing and shoving. They're not able to move it. Now they will, back to the point with 4 seconds to go in that penalty. It's off big number 26 in the slot, back into the corner, and that will do it for the penalty. Knights waiting for their fifth man to jump into the mix. Loose puck. Awesome save by Tiago. Amazing second effort there. He keeps this one a 4-2 game. Beautiful save by Tiago. And we're back to even strength now. Pressure from Hender. Frey picks up the loose puck in the neutral ice there and sends it all the way down. Gow will give chase for it. Right onto the skates of Hender. He's got a body on top of him. Athabasca trying to reverse behind the net. They'll sneak away from Gow and from Hender, from Frey. Cross ice pass is bobbled, a good shot, but a better save. Athabasca looking for a centering pass. They can't get enough wood on it. They will now. Great stick check there. Surprised there was no hooking call, but we'll take it. And Tiago has had enough of that. He's going to cover that one up, get a face-off. 9:36 to go here in the second.
Darren.
Holy crap. Oh, it is too. Wow. Durecci battling for it behind the nets. Hawk sent it out to the point. Shot on Tiago. He sees that one and holds on to it for a face-off. Despite having a Hawk right there in his face. 4-2 the score. 9:26 to play here in the second. Shots are 19-10 in favor of the home team. Not sure I really believe that, but sure. We'll go with it. Any way you slice it, we've put 4 in and they've only put 2. So Hawks with a cross ice pass that was a floater. Jacobs got a stick on it, rolls wide to the wall, and then is sent behind the net. Centering pass. Ooh, that one was off the bar. It looked like it caught a piece of the post as it went past. Loose puck for Green behind the net. He puts it right into the face of the defender. And Maine able to battle it out to the center. He's got a step on the defenseman and some speed. Oh, and he finishes it. Far post, about 2 feet, about center of the net off the ice. Great shot as he streaks by the defender and finishes that one to make it a 5-2 game for the Knights. Great single effort there at the blue line to push that one out and then chase it all the way down the ice. Power play goal. Actually, no, that was even strength, wasn't it? Even strength goal. Maine just about picking up another one. He will. He'll dig that one and push it right to the net. Goaltender forced to cover that one up as Maine battles again. That's the way, Grayson! Athabasca having their hands full with the Knights at the moment. 5-2 the score, 8:43 to go. Puck is under the centerman, and Bridges battles through that one. He puts one off the side of the net. Athabasca back to the blue line. Their cross-ice pass is well long, and Bonikoski will pick up the loose puck. Unfortunate bounce, though, and Athabasca are able to keep it in the zone. Centered pass is missed, and it rolls into the corner. Big 29 is able to roll back in front. Gets a shot off. Tiago well ready for it. He'll hold on to it as it hits his crest and drops into his glove. Face off to his left. We've got Noonan, Bridges and Reed out up front. Bonikoski and Hudson Lamab on defense. Lamab, pardon me. 8:16 to go here. Lamab in the corner battling for it with big number 27. Bonikoski now into his corner. Noonan will pick up the loose puck behind the net. Forces it forward for Bridges. He doesn't get to it. It comes back to him though. And he'll roll through center. Makes a move around the defender but loses the puck to the other. And Athabasca back the other way. Durecci battling for it. Noonan will pick up the loose puck. It's off the wall behind Bridges. Tiago with a great skate save there. Centering pass is picked off again. Bonikoski pushing and shoving there. It's just a push. No call from the referee there. Athabasca fans not too happy about it. Durecci does well to defend that. Reed picks up the intercepted pass and brings it out of the zone. Athabasca trying the cross-ice pass. It's picked off by Noonan and dumped in as he makes a change. Hender now pressing. Athabasca not really moving their feet at all here. They're seemingly a little on the slow side here. Durecci will keep that one in at the blue line, gives it to Hender. Shot into the glove of the goaltender. And the goalie will hold on to that. 22-12 shots in favor of the home team seems completely incorrect. It's just maybe me overjudging, but face-off will be to the goaltender's left. Campbell wins it to Hender, pushes it back to Boyce. Boyce back to Hender. Hender chips it forward for Campbell. Campbell will make his way out. Centers a pass. It's not for anyone. Green is able to get to it and keep it in the zone, but Athabasca follow the bouncing puck and bring it back the other way. Athabasca kept to the outside. Centered passes under the stick of the teammate in front of the net. Hender will push it out to the center line, and it'll be bobbled there. And pressure from Gow and Campbell. They're able to keep it in the zone. Only momentarily. No, that's falls in front of Gow there from Green at the blue line. Athabasca Hawks are able to get it out of their zone this time and dump it in deep. Not able to chase it down though. Green will pick it up. Got some room. No one wanting the puck and no one moving. Back to Green. Ender takes the hit there. It'll roll forward for Frey, who's got some space now. He'll fire a shot. It's off the legs of the defender. Big 29 picks up the puck with his glove, drops it at his feet and walks out of the zone. Puck with Frey at center. Nice cross-ice pass for Maine. Maine pushing it forward for Jacobs, but too many bodies there. Bonikoski picks up the puck here in the neutral zone. It's off a skate and back the other way. 29 will step forward. Thiago ready for that shot, making himself quite large, and then taking the shot from the corner at a bad angle and dropping that into his own glove. He'll hold on to it. We'll get a face-off to his right. Puck at the point in the skates of Jacobs. He'll battle for it. Frey steps in and picks up the loose puck. He's got Maine on the far side. Wasn't able to get over the blue line though, so the Knights are offside. They'll have to clear the zone. Hawks back into their own zone. Bobbled there. Pushed forward. Good check from Bonikoski there. Puck will roll to center in front of Thiago, and Hudson will pick that one up. Couldn't get it to Maine. Maine with a big hit. Loose puck comes back to Maine. Maine will send it wide for Grayson. Grayson chips it through the defender's legs, and Maine will pick it up at the wall. He gets knocked down. Maine and Frey in the corner battling for it. Athabasca will pick up that puck and just made it out of the zone, but no offside call. Favorable bounce off the referee there. Maine looking for a change. Athabasca trying to hurry up and hustle back the other way. Definitely offside there. The puck stolen by Bridges and by Kepler. Reed back the other way, makes a move around the defender. Centers a pass for Bridges. Couldn't get a piece of it. Great effort though, and a nice look. Kepler couldn't get it either, and a partial breakaway here. Great stick there from Boyce. And good patience from Durecci there. Loose puck in the feet of Kepler. He'll carry it in onside. Centers a pass blindly, and it's right to Athabasca. They'll come back the other way. Athabasca dumping that one in with no options at the blue line. Boyce picks that one up with speed. He gets it to Reed. Reed has it stripped off of his stick. Athabasca will send it back in. Durecci back for it now. Past Kepler and Bridges. Kept in at the point. It'll get dumped back into Boyce's corner. He'll send it for Reed. Reed with a bit more space. He'll chip it off the wall wisely, but it hits the linesman and comes back the other way. This time, cross ice dump in. A good wait. They may wave this one off. They will. Absolute last moment. 3:10 to go here in the second period. 5-2 the score. Hudson tries to pinch, and it's a 2-on-1 here now. Gal getting back. Great save as the Athabasca player elected to shoot. Move it! Lamab looking tired. Goaltender saving his bacon there, as tried to do a little too much with it at the blue line. Thiago right on it though, and he'll hold on to it for a face-off to his right. 2:49 to go here in the second. 5-2 the score, 26-12 the shots in favor of the home team Hawks. Again, I don't really... Ooh, the loose puck is... That was whistled down. I'm not sure what happened there. Looks like it's a face-off. Net was off, maybe? I'm not sure. That was an odd one. Shot from the point was off the post. The rolling puck behind the goaltender must have been the net that came off. There's a tip into some snow. Gow will hopefully get to it first. He does. He's got Hender at center. Bouncing puck. He couldn't get enough on it to send it at the net. Great pass out, though. Nice shot from Noonan. It's off the goaltender's foot. And back the other way. Boyce goes down there. Big number 29. Gets right back up, though. Hawks will get a hold of it at in front of the Knights bench and send it the distance. Bonikoski has that one bounce a little bit. I think there's a bit of snow back there. And the loose puck will be in front of Gow. Gow with a bit of space now. He'll get it to Maine. Maine will chip it around the defender. Comes back to the blue line. Bonikoski couldn't get his stick free from all the zebras at the wall. And Maine will push that one into the zone. Campbell will give chase. He's got Jacobs there behind him. And Athabasca will strip that puck and head behind their own net with it. Maine giving chase. Athabasca forced to reverse. Good pinch read from Breen. His shot across in front of the net goes right through the crease and comes right back to Durecci, who fires that one on net with about 1:28 to go here in the second. Jacobs battling for it. Breen pushes it back to Jacobs. Jacobs elects to throw it into the corner for Noonan. Pardon me, for Maine. Maine centering pass. Tried to get to Durecci. Now it's a 2-on-1 back the other way. Now looking like just a one breakaway. No shot, though, as the stick check from Breen came in an opportune time. Loose puck pushed out to the point, kept in. Some tired bodies on both sides of this puck from the look of it. Campbell pressing behind the net. Loose puck for Durecci. Pushed forward for Maine. Maine with a bit of space. Gives it right to Athabasca in the slot. Unfortunate. Pass looked good, but he didn't see that Athabasca player right at the blue line. Shot is deflected wide of the net. Jacobs battling for it. Loose puck. Bouncing again to Athabasca. Dump low. Breen will send it through center, but it's kept in again. Bouncing puck pushed out to Jacobs. He'll make no mistake this time and send it full on cross ice. Hustle! Good battle there from Frey at center ice to keep Athabasca at the middle of the rink. Puck pushed out in front of Bridges. Athabasca has that one bounce off of Boyce. He'll grab that one, send it into the zone, and that will be the end of the second period. 28-14 the shots in favor of the home team Athabasca Hawks. 5-2 the score in favor of the guests, Sherwood Park Knights. We'll take a break for an ice scrape, and we'll be back after this. So a holding penalty coming to the Knights as we start the third period. And they will go on the penalty kill. with 19:02 to go here in the third. Apologies for the delay. Dealing with something in the dressing room. Durecci tries to force that one up the wall. Athabasca off the wall there. Good stick check. Shot goes high over the net. Loose puck in front. His shot is thrown behind the net. And centered right into the crest of Thiago. He'll hold on to that one. Face-off back to his left. Kepler and Gao up front killing the penalty with Boyce and Durecci on defense. Athabasca win that draw, but they're forced back to their own blue line, just able to keep that in. Loose puck. It's a little sticky out there. Shot on Thiago off the blocker into the corner. Athabasca looking for an option. Sent across ice. Bouncing pass. Not able to control it. Boyce dropped that one for Athabasca. They'll roll behind the net with it. And it comes to Kepler. Can't get it out. He'll try again, and it's still kept in and dumped in deep. Boyce will be first to it with a bit of room, but it's rolling puck. It rolls away from him. It's kept in. Athabasca walking in. Boyce battling for it to get it back. Rolls behind the net. 50 seconds to go in the penalty. Kepler will control it, but can't get enough on it to get it out of the zone. That one's deflected off Gao. Bouncing puck. Athabasca still able to keep it in. The shot is wide of the net. Brody able to get a stick on it. It's finally out to center ice. Athabasca back the other way. They should have been called offside, but they were not. Puck rolls in deep. 29 gets to it first. He'll roll it to Hender. Hender with patience, but then throws it back up. Lucky to get that one out of the zone. And Athabasca fourth to clear. Boyce with a dump out. Deflects off the defender there to the wall. Centered pass. Given right to Breen as he fanned on the pass there. It'll go right behind the net. Looks like Noonan will be the first to it. Even strength now. Puck rolling to center ice for Lemab. He'll send it to the wall for Noonan. Noonan able to get a piece of it. Rolls back to Hudson again. He'll cross ice pass to Breen. Breen throwing it out in front of Jacobs, but the defender for Athabasca pushing forward with it. It'll come back into the neutral zone. Jacobs has it in his feet. He's still battling for it there. Stripped by number 27, thrown into the zone. Loose puck at the side of the net. Battle ensuing there. Hudson staying with it. Given to 27 behind the net. He's got some room, makes a pass. Too much traffic for him. He gets a shot off though, and Thiago was ready for it. Rolls behind the net. Still with pressure on big number 27. Loose puck comes to Maine. Maine will turn up the ice. He makes a nice move. He's got another one coming. Able to fend that one off. Gets a pass across, but it's too high for Jacobs. And it'll roll back to the center line. Boyce will just dump it in. And Jacobs and Campbell will give chase. Athabasca trying to stretch a pass out there. They're going to call it icing, although probably would have waved it off myself. We'll take it. 15:36 to go here in the third. Still a 5-2 game. Shots are 32-14 in favor of the home team Hawks. Campbell will take the draw. He's got Boyce and Bonikoski back on defense. Puck to Reed off of the shins. And Bonikoski will put it off the same set of shins. Partial breakaway here. And the shot was fanned on. Not enough to fool. Thiago makes a big save. That's the way, Thiago! Face-off will be to Thiago's left. Pardon me, to his right. We'll be on that one right. I called the face-off on the wrong side again. I need some help here. Shot on net. Deflected into the corner by Thiago. Dumped into the far corner from the blue line. Kept in play. Campbell and Boyce back there in the corner. Bridges now, loose puck in front, on the stick of 29. Good save again by Tiago, and he'll hold on to it despite some pushing and stabbing and shoving. Knights able to keep their heads. No penalties will be issued here, it looks like. Nope, stay even strength. Face-off will be back to the right of Tiago. Bridges, Reed, and Campbell up front. Boyce and Bonikoski on defense. Puck into the slot. Shot is wide of the net. Boyce will pick up the loose puck and try and push his way out of the zone. He's held up. Campbell battling for it. Centered pass off of the arm of Reed. And Campbell picks up the loose puck, only to give it back to 24. Hawks push it deep again. Out of the reach of Reed there at the hash marks. Centered pass. No shot so far. It rolls away from him. And the shot is blocked by Boyce. Bonikoski in front. Big save again, and Bonikoski back in front of the net in time to challenge that play. Bouncing puck. Knight's able to push it forward. Ends up on the stick of Bridges. He's got a step. Got a challenge there from the defender, though. Able to corral it. He's still battling for it. Campbell comes up with it. Bridges gets a piece of it and has a shot on net. Goaltender will jump on that one. Worried about the bustle in front of him. So new line up front. We have Gal, Hender, and Frey will take the draw. Green and Durecci on defense. Puck pushed out to Breen at the point. He'll fire it on net. Deflected wide into the corner. Centered pass is intercepted by Frey. This time they'll go up the wall. Gow intercepts that. Puck does roll out of the zone. Right to Durecci. He'll dump it in. Gow will give chase. Hender and Frey as well. Intercepting the pass through the slot. Frey will dump it back deep. Athabasca looking for an opportunity to get it out. Not able to. They'll go back into their own zone behind their net. This time the pass is bobbled and Durecci will pick that one up and send it in deep. Hawks forced to try again. Pressure from Frey. He picks up the loose puck. Sends it down low for Hender. Hender gets it back off of a skate. He'll drop it for Durecci. And now with some speed, the Hawks will come back out the other way. Kept to the outside. Shot through the crease. All the way up to center ice. Gow with some pressure in the neutral zone. Main coming off the bench. He'll disrupt things, and Durecci will get that puck and send it in deep. Defense will make a change. Puck rolls out to center for Lemab. He's got some space. He'll give it to Bonikoski. It's off a leg and back into the corner. Knights on their heels now. Good battle there from Bonikoski, keeping man separated from puck. Help from Main, and he'll strip the puck out. Just slid out of his reach, and Hawks back the other way. Shot cannot beat Tiago. It's right into the crest. He holds on, and we'll get another face-off, this time to his left. 12:28 to go here in the third. 5-2 the score. 37-16 the shots in favor of the home team, Athabasca Hawks. Kepler with the draw. He wins it cleanly into the corner for Lemab. Lemab will ring it around the wall for Main. Main has a rolling puck. It was softly sent over there, and he's got pressure on him before he even is able to touch it. Puck gets thrown to the net. Athabasca getting a little frustrated with the goaltender. There's some pushing and shoving there, and it looks like Kepler's going to go to the box potentially. Now they're taking him to his own bench. No calls from what it looks like. Let's go, Knights! Face off to Tiago's right. Tiago coming up big again, keeping this a 3-goal game. Kepler with the puck in front of him. Main skates over it. Jacobs wasn't able to get enough on it. Still in the zone. Shot is more of a dump in as it's well wide of the net. Main trying to tie things up there at the hash marks or ring ant line. Puck goes behind the net. Lemab decides to go for it. He's got it underneath him, and Kepler will pick up the loose puck. He's got pressure, though. He'll double back behind the net. Trying to get it up the wall. He can't. There's too many sticks. Athabasca right into the slot. Another excellent save by Thiago. He keeps an eye on it and covers it up, so we'll get another face-off, this time to his left. Puck rolls out for Bridges. He looks for Reed. It was just out of his reach as it crosses the blue line. Puck back to center, picked up and dumped in by Wren there. Athabasca to it first, bobbling that. Couldn't be kept in at the blue line as it splits the defenseman. Boyce with pressure. He'll tie up his man and gets the puck out to the blue line. Bridges not able to get it out. Durecci keeps his man to the outside, blocks the pass into the slot, and battles for the puck. Does well there. Reed now pushing the puck forward. It's right onto the tape of Athabasca defender. He sends it in deep, and Durecci will have to put a soft one up the wall that made it to Reed. Reed's pass across was just out of the reach of Bridges. It'll be icing. We'll get some fresh bodies out there.
Longer stick. Should have had that. Longer stick. No, faster feet.
Mom cut that stick off, so it's her fault. Yeah. Face off to the right of Thiago. Campbell will take the draw. One forward, bouncing puck. It will make it out of the zone. And Athabasca forced to clear the zone. Green with some space, needs to get his feet moving. He'll chip it off the wall, takes a funny bounce off the stanchion, and Gal will get a stick on it, bring it to center. Pressure there, cross-ice pass to an open man, far side, big shot off the shoulder of Thiago. He'll get it back though behind the net. Centered pass is stretched. Shot from the point is weak and hits traffic and is brought out by Campbell. Campbell shakes a check. He'll walk around the defenseman. No, he will not. He'll go down, but the puck is pushed in deep, and Gow will get on top of it. Loose puck, nearly pulled out by Simon there. Hender battling forward in the corner now with Campbell. Hender out front for Gow. Gow the backhand off the side of the net. Panic for the Athabasca Hawks. They'll send it to the blue line. Lemab's shot is a soft one, wide of the net, kept in by Breen. Breen will send it in, off of a skate. Breen intercepts that dump out again, and he'll send it right back deep. This is the kind of hockey the Knights need to be playing. They're tiring out this team by forcing them to go back and pick up the puck every time. And they'll end up icing it down. Bonikoski with a bunch of space here. He'll look across ice for Boyce, for Jacobs. Jacobs now gives it away. He's the last man back. Frey making his way back as Athabasca rolled that one deep behind the net. Kept in at the blue line. Pressure, shot through traffic, bouncing puck, no shot. Good stick check there from Boyce. He's got two to deal with in the corner. Getting some help from Frey and Bonikoski now. Maine puts it into his feet. That was a pretty high hit from what I could tell, but they don't seem to be too concerned with head contact penalties here. Loose puck there, an opportunity for a pretty solid hit, but no one in position to deliver it. Reed at the center line, he'll dump that one in deep. 8:27 to go here in this third period. Shots 41-16 in favor of the home team Hawks. Not really sure how that's accurate. Probably isn't. Frey, smart play there, waiting for Reed to clear the zone, gets the puck back to him. Feet! Bridges picks up the loose puck and tries to push it forward. Athabasca will keep it there. Bridges takes the man down. And the dump in is off of Breen. He'll give it to Bridges. Bridges panicking. Pushes it over the blue line. Chipped out to center. Big 27 with some speed. He's kept to the outside, though, and his centering attempt is thwarted by Durecci. He gets there this time, but Breen has his skate on it, and it rolls out to the point. Dump back in. Breen with it now. He's got pressure coming. Sent forward for Bridges. Just off the tip of his stick and out-centered. Now Kapler will pick that one up with some speed. He'll reverse to Breen. Smart play. Breen up to Bridges. Bridges will send it up out of the zone, and he'll get it back. As Athabasca was forced to clear the zone. Breen stepping forward at the blue line. He'll chip it up to center. 7 minutes to play here. Bridges back for it now. Bobbled that one at the blue line. Bouncing puck ends up with Durecci. He tries to feed it to Reed, who wasn't ready for it. Athabasca keep that one in. The wraparound attempt thwarted, and the loose puck sent to the wall by Lemab. Shot through traffic, hits a Athabasca player. Loose puck. Athabasca still able to keep it in. Off the wall and out of the zone now as it comes to center ice. Stay with it! Athabasca stepping in. It's a dump in. It'll end up on the stick of Hender. He chips it. Loose puck. Kapler not able to push it forward. Hender able to push it forward, and finally the forwards will get an opportunity to change. Equally defensemen. Fresh legs out there for the Knights now. Athabasca back the other way here. Great hit from Bonikoski. And Noonan deciding to make a play there. He's going to get an interference call. Obviously the puck not close enough for the referee to that hit. So the Knights will go on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. For the first time this period. 6:03 to play in the third. Shots I'm not even going to tell you anymore because I don't believe in them. Athabasca will take possession off that draw. Puck goes into the corner. Lemab didn't see it. I think he needed to head for that puck. Good stick check from Hender, and he'll send it the length of the ice. A lot going on in that defensive zone. Knights able to push the puck out and press here in the offensive zone. Bobbled passing. Athabasca able to get it together now. Number 24 will carry it in over the Knights blue line. He'll go wide and is kept. Gives the puck away to Lemab, who throws it hard around the wall, but it's kept in at the blue line. Bonikoski swings at it. This time he'll get all of it and send it down the ice. Knights will get a full change. Athabasca fans wanting more. Athabasca with speed at the blue line. They're in offside. No call. Boyce will push it to Jacobs. Jacobs trying to clear it out of the zone. It bounces back into the corner. Athabasca out of the corner with it. Center a pass. And it does finally find a stick. And they'll sneak that one past Tiago, who had no chance on it. So the penalty now over. 5-3 the score. Let's go, Knights! With 4:50 to play in the third, it's a 2-goal game. Knights at center ice. Campbell will take the draw. Athabasca will come up with that face-off win. Green to Lemab, who tries to push it forward. It's intercepted and sent back deep into the zone. Let's go, Knights! Loose puck in the slot, picked up by Lemab. He'll send it forward to Maine. Does well to receive that one. Loose puck floating towards the net here. Campbell had it in front of him, couldn't get a piece of it to put it on net. This will be icing. No, it will not, as it angles back and doesn't have quite enough weight. Given rates to the player in the slot, bouncing puck. Jacobs has it in front of him. He'll send it wide for Lemab. And he wasn't over the red line, so that'll be icing. We'll come right back into our own zone for a face-off to the left of Tiago. Frey will take the draw. He's got Bridges and Noonan up front with him. Boyce and Bonikoski on defense. First face-off, one to the wall. Boyce ready for it. He sends it down the length of the ice. No icing, and Bridges giving chase. Noonan there as well. Loose puck. Bonikoski will send that one back into the zone. Knights are able to clear. Athabasca looking for a pass. Couldn't find one. It's off the skate of Noonan back into the corner. Looking for an outlet again. They'll get it to the blue line. Boyce will get to it first and chip it back in the zone. Frey will step forward for it. Loose puck on the defenseman's stick. Given away to Noonan. Oh, it just bounced off his stick as he couldn't get a shot off there. Kept in by Bonikoski with some space. No traffic in front of the net, but trouble enough the goaltender will cover it up for a face-off. That's enough, though. Face-off to the left of the goaltender. Not very many shots for the Knights this period. Wow, puck back to Durecci. He'll send it down for Hender. Hender sends it across for Breen, who decides to take it out of the zone as felt he needed to be positioned a little more defensively. He'll chip it back in, and Hender now will have it again at the corner. His pass splits the defense and heads all the way back. Hustle! Breen all alone with two defenders there. Two offensive players, I guess. We're going to call a slashing penalty, are we? Delayed penalty call. Good save from Thiago as we touch it in the corner. It's going to be a hooking call on Kepler with 2:38 to play here in the third. Let's go, Knights! 2-goal game. 2:38 to play. Jacobs and Campbell will defend up front on the penalty kill. Lemab and Bonikoski on defense. Knights will have their centerman waved out, so Jacobs will step in to take the draw. Puck is in the feet of the centerman. Bouncing puck in the slot to 29. He'll carry it to the wall. Tries to center. It's off the skate of Bonikoski. Campbell able to get it out of the zone and then corral it and send it the length of the ice. Goaltender now pulled. Athabasca with an extra attacker with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Offside, as 29 was a bit too relaxed getting into the zone. That whistle goes and we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Jacobs will take the draw again. Lemab and Bonikoski again on defense. Campbell on the inside. Campbell will step in to take the draw. Loose puck at the blue line, pushed to center ice, and pushed even further, this time by Athabasca. Campbell battling for it. And Athabasca able to get it in, but not onside again. That's away, Knights! Minute 56 to go now here in the third period. Minute 19 left in the power play. Athabasca so far not able to get into the zone onside. They'll win the face-off back into the neutral zone and elect to carry it in this time. That was offside again. No whistle though. Athabasca with a shot on net. Big blocker save, bouncing puck loose, pushed into the corner. Great save by Thiago there, and he'll hold on to the rebound as he jumps on top of it. 54 seconds to go in the power play to the Hawks. Minute 32 to play in the period. Get some new defenders out there. Maine and Grayson Frey up front killing the penalty. Boyce and Durecci on defense now. Hawks with a 2-man advantage as they've pulled the goaltender here. They walk to the net, no shot. Frey able to control the puck. He sends it forward for Maine. Maine will finish that off into the empty net. And it's now 6-3 with a minute 21 to go. Excellent execution there by the penalty killers as they make their way out seemingly with ease. And make no mistake, putting it into the empty cage. 6-3 the score. I don't think we were credited with a shot on that one, so that's probably a valid reason why the numbers are not so accurate. That one counted as a shot, right? They didn't give us one. But I'm pretty sure that was a shot. Ooh, goaltender just missing that one wide. Noonan will throw it back at the keeper. He'll cover that one up. No, that didn't count. He wasn't in position, so it wouldn't have hit the net if it didn't hit him. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. So I don't really take stock in those numbers. Athabasca behind their own net with a minute 6 remaining in the game here. They'll cross ice pass. Durecci gets his stick on it and pushes it back to the ringette line. Athabasca regrouping. They'll carry it with some speed through the neutral zone. Still 17 seconds remaining in that penalty. Durecci to Boyce. Boyce will fire it out of the zone. And 8 seconds remaining in the penalty. Puck left out wide. Athabasca will make a last-ditch effort now. Stick check there from Bridges doesn't slow the player down. 33 seconds remaining. He's not able to get the puck in front. And it'll roll behind loosely. Puck picked up there. Good stick check. Puck goes to Bridges. Bridges tries to get it to Kepler, I believe. Even strength now. And ref! Behind you, ref! Little bit of equipment malfunction there. Something of a closeness to this game that you just can't put your finger on, but that's what it is the cages were locked together. They're not that big a fan of each other. Bouncing puck on Thiago. He'll push that into the corner, and that will do it for the third period. Knights come up with a big win, 6-3 the score. And that's how it will end. We will hang around for our players of the game momentarily. So we'll have about a 2-hour break before our next game begins. As the handshakes conclude, we'll get the MVP and Heart and Hustle awards issued for both teams. You guys are on our blue line.
They're waiting for the ref.
Yeah. Which one's Heart and Hustle?
Huh?
Which one's Heart and Hustle? The black one.
I don't know.
I think it's the black one. would say Tiego's probably one of those. He played well. Assistant captain getting the heart and hustle, number 27 for the Hawks. And the second assistant captain, number 19, getting the player of the game. Heart and hustle goes to Bonikoski. Merrick with that one. And most valuable player going to Grayson Maine. An excellent effort by the Knights. Great win. We'll see you later on this afternoon for Game 2 on this lovely Saturday out in Fort Saskatchewan.